students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. I am your maths teacher Anjali Daya. Let us start our topic profit and loss. When we buy something, we give money to the shopkeeper. Do you know the shopkeeper buys the same product at a lower price before selling it to us. This difference in prices can result in either gain, also called profit, or loss for the shopkeeper. Let us take the example of Ravi, an ice cream vendor. Ravi buys ice cream cones from a factory for rupees 10 each. He sells them for rupees 15 each and earns rupees 5 extra per cone. That rupees 5 is the profit. One rainy day, fewer people buy ice creams and Ravi sells some cones for just rupees 8 each to avoid waste. This means he gets rupees 2 less per cone, which is a loss. Through Ravi's stories, let us understand some important terms. First, the amount a buyer pays to buy an item is called the cost price CP. The amount for which the seller sells the items is called the selling price SP. Next, when selling price is more than CP or cost price, it represents profit. We can calculate profit, selling price and cost price using the given formula. First, profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Selling price is equals to cost price plus profit. Cost price is equals to selling price minus profit. Next, when selling price is less than cost price, it represents loss. We can calculate loss, selling price and cost price using the given formula. Loss is equals to cost price minus selling price. Selling price is equals to cost price minus loss. Cost price is equals to selling price plus loss. When we buy something, there are often extra costs like transportation, shipping or other fees. These additional costs are called overhead expenses. Together with the cost price of the item, they make up the actual cost price of the product. So, actual cost price is equals to cost price plus overhead expenses. Now, lock into your brain. Profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Loss is equals to cost price minus selling price. Actual cost price is equals to cost price plus overhead expenses. Now, example 1. A shopkeeper buys a smartphone for rupees 18,000 and sells it to a customer for rupees 17,500. Find the profit or loss made by the shopkeeper. Solution. Cost price of the smartphone is 18,000 rupees. Selling price of smartphone is 17,500 rupees. Since cost price is greater than selling price, the shopkeeper makes a loss. So, loss is equals to CP minus SP, that is 18,000 minus 17,500 rupees, that is equals to 500. Thus, the shopkeeper makes a loss of rupees 500. Now, example 2. Deepak buys a watch for rupees 2,500 and sells it for rupees 3,200. Find his profit. Solution. Cost price of watch is 2,500, selling price of watch is 3,200. Since selling price is greater than cost price, Deepak makes a profit. So, profit is equals to selling price minus cost price, that is 3,200 minus 2,500 is equals to 700 rupees. Thus, Deepak makes a profit of rupees 700. Now, example 3. A merchant buys a shirt for rupees 800 and wants to earn a profit of rupees 200. What should be the selling price of the shirt? Solution. Cost price of the shirt is 800 rupees. Desired profit 200. So, selling price क्या होता है? Profit plus CP, that is 200 plus 800 is equals to 1000. Thus, the selling price of the shirt should be 1000 rupees. Now, example 4. A sofa is sold for rupees 25,000 at a loss of 5,000 rupees. What is the cost price of the sofa? Solution. Selling price of sofa is 25,000, loss is 5,000, cost price is loss plus selling price, that is 5,000 rupees plus 25,000 rupees is equals to 30,000 rupees. Thus, the cost price of the sofa is rupees 30,000 rupees. Now, next example 5. Maneet buys a refrigerator for rupees 18,000. He also spends rupees 1,500 on transportation and rupees 500 on installation. What is the actual cost price of the refrigerator? Solution. Cost price of the refrigerator is 18,000. Transportation charges 1,500. Installation charges 500. Overhead expenses total कितने हो गए? 1,500 plus 500 total is 2,000 rupees. So actual cost price is cost price plus overhead expenses, that is 18,000 plus 2,000 rupees, that is equals to 20,000 rupees. Thus the actual cost price of the refrigerator is 20,000 rupees. Now we can find profit and loss percentage using the following formula. Profit percentage is profit upon cost price multiplied by 100. Loss percentage is loss upon cost price multiplied by 100. Now example 6. Arjun buys a painting for rupees 5,000 and sells it for rupees 6,500. What is his profit percentage? Solution. Cost price of the painting is 5,000. Selling price of painting is 6,500. So profit is SP minus CP, that is 6,500 minus 5,000 is equals to 1,500 rupees. So profit percentage is profit upon cost price multiplied by 100. That is 1,500 upon 5,000 multiplied by 100, that is 30%. Thus, Arjun's profit percentage is 30%. Now, think and do. Match the correct formula to its description. Column A and column B. Profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. So, to calculate the profit amount. Next, loss percentage is loss upon CP into 100. That is to find the percentage loss. Next, SP is equals to CP plus profit to calculate the selling price with profit. CP is equals to SP minus profit to calculate the cost price with a profit. Now learn with fun. Read the story carefully and answer the questions that follow. Rajesh, a fruit seller, vendor who sells mangoes. One sunny morning, he buys 50 ripe mangoes for rupees 1,000 to sell at the local market. He calculates their selling price carefully, hoping to make a good profit. However, by the time he sets up his stall, 10 mangoes got spoiled due to the heat. Rajesh realizes he can only sell 40 leftover mangoes. He decided to price them at rupees 30 each to attract buyers. Help Rajesh figure out his earnings and losses. Now first, what is the total amount Rajesh earns by selling 40 mangoes? 40 mangoes of rupees 30 each. 4 3s are 12. 1,200 rupees. Total amount is 1,200 rupees. Does Rajesh makes profit or loss? राजेश ने टोटल कितने में खरीदा था? टोटल 1,000 रुपीज में, और सेल कितने में किया? 1,200. तो यस, डज यस प्रॉफिट ऑफ रुपीज 200. व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ प्रॉफिट और लॉस परसेंट? प्रॉफिट ऑफ 200 अपॉन 1,000 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100. 20 cancel, 10 cancel, that is 20% profit. 20% profit. Now in text exercise 1. Question number 1. Sohail buys a book for rupees 200 and sells it for rupees 250. What is his profit? 250 minus 200 is equals to rupees 50. What is his profit percentage? तो profit percentage आप खुद find out करेंगे. Now next question number 2. A toy shop buys a remote control car for rupees 1,200 and sells it for rupees 1,080. What is the shop's loss? So we have to subtract 1,200 cost price or 1,080 is selling price. So 120 rupees is the loss. What is the loss percentage? You will find the loss percentage. तो बच्चों सेम मेथड को यूज करते हुए बाकी के क्वेश्चंस आप खुद ट्राई करेंगे. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज लेट्स पुट इट टुगेदर. फर्स्ट, द अमाउंट पेड टू बाय एन आइटम इज कॉल्ड इट्स कॉस्ट प्राइस. नेक्स्ट, द अमाउंट रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम सेलिंग एन आइटम इज कॉल्ड इट्स सेलिंग प्राइस. नेक्स्ट, when the selling price is greater than the cost price, it results in profit or gain. Profit is equals to SP minus CP. Next, when the cost price is greater than the selling price, it results in loss. Loss is equal to CP minus SP. Next, the actual cost price of an item includes the original cost price along with any additional expenses like transportation or packaging. तो बच्चों, आई होप आपको चैप्टर समझ आए. इसका रिवीजन आप खुद करेंगे.